Well, good evening, y'all. It is Friday, July 11th, and we actually have a chance for some severe weather this weekend. So, I'm not going to waste your time. Let's go ahead and dive on into it. So, getting a look at current temperatures and current radar: Jonesboro 90, Walnut Ridge 90, Newport 91, Batesville 92, Mountain Home 89, Bentonville 89, and Fayetteville 90, and Little Rock about 93. So, temperatures are pretty warm outside. We actually have this severe thunderstorm warning for West Plains, and you can see this right here. It's got a decent amount of rainfall, and we actually do have a report of a 65 mile per hour wind gust 24 minutes ago. So this is capable of producing 3/4 inch hail and 60 mile per hour winds that expires in 27 minutes. And then that also extends up here for Mountain View, Missouri, Birch Tree, Missouri, and Winona, Missouri. I think that's how you say it. So right now, we are not having any kind of severe weather. We can see that this area, let me get my pencil or whatever you want to call it, my Sharpie. I'm going to call it my digital Sharpie. See all this right here? They are actually under a severe thunderstorm watch. And then the Boot Heel and Clay County, they are under a flood watch, and that expires tomorrow. So I said that we have the chance for some severe weather, and let's go ahead and get a look at the timing of this weather, and then we'll get a look at some observations and kind of what ingredients we're going to be dealing with. So as we go into the day tomorrow, you're going to see this scattered line of storms. It's going to make its way in, and we do have a chance of rain early on in the morning tomorrow. And then if I don't know how far this model goes. So that line of storms will push its way through. If I can find something to where, it'll go later in the day. This line of storms will start to push its way through at about 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, the afternoon. And we're not really expecting much of a late night threat as we have been in the last couple of severe weather events. But it's still a threat nonetheless. And we look at the SPC outlook and we see that today we're in a level 1 out of 5 risk. And then tomorrow we are in a level 2 out of 5 or a slight risk for severe thunderstorms. That includes pretty much all of northeastern and North Arkansas, except for northwestern Arkansas. And this does include almost all of Tennessee, North Mississippi, South Kentucky, and South Illinois and Missouri. So tornadoes are not going to be a huge problem for us, but we will have to watch kind of around the Paducah, Kentucky area for 2% tornado risk. Our main threat, again, is going to be damaging winds, as we have a 15% damaging wind risk. And then hail is on the table for all of northeast Arkansas, 5% hail risk. So that's kind of what we are dealing with for tomorrow. And if we get a look at the observations and the thermodynamics, start off with CAPE, convective available potential energy, and tonight we're sitting around 3,000 joules per kilogram. That is already a ton, and you'll see as we go into the day tomorrow, this number is going to increase. Keep in mind this is like our storm fuel, and numbers are going to get up there. And we're going to be seeing a decent amount of fuel for these storms to work off of. And we'll be sitting around 12. I don't know why. The HRRR is being kind of weird tonight. It doesn't go that far into the day tomorrow, so that's kind of interesting. I don't know why it's not. But here we go. We'll be sitting at around, this is tomorrow. We'll be sitting at around 3,000 joules per kilogram for tomorrow, so that's plenty of fuel for these storms to work off of. And we're going to look at So that's the instability. We're also going to look at dew points because, remember, moisture, instability, and lift. And tomorrow you're going to see these dew points are going to work their way up, and it's going to be pretty high, right around 70. Right around the 70 mark, so that's enough moisture. And you typically want 60 degrees or higher for the dew point. We also get at storm, get a look at storm relative helicity. This number is also going to go up. So we go into the day tomorrow. So the updraft of these storms are going to be there. And then vertical wind shear is not going to be that much, so that is going to limit our tornado threat significantly. See, not too much wind shear going on. So that's why we're not looking at really a tornado threat for tomorrow. But again, these storms are going to be here probably in the mid-afternoon to early evening. I'll probably give an update tomorrow morning, just so I can give you guys some more information, and we'll have a little bit more up-to-date data. But we are tracking some tropical disturbances out in the ocean, the Pacific Ocean. This one right here, 80% chance of development. This one, 20%. And then these two are 50%. And then we are still watching Tropical Storm Bavi, or Typhoon Bavi, whatever you want to call it. This thing is turning, making cyclonic rotation, and it is headed for China. So, let's go ahead and get a look at some SPC meso-analysis pages. So just getting a look at our current observations, you can see that this CAPE number is literally right around 5,000 joules per kilogram. That's a lot of CAPE, even though our main severe threat is not going to be tonight. And not a lot of wind shear, so that's really going to be a driving factor. And we're not going to see very many tornadoes. And if we get a look at the mixed layer CAPE, you kind of get a better idea. And we have a lot of CAPE in our atmosphere, a lot of energy for these storms to work off of. And so yeah, we're going to have a decent amount of energy. These storms are going to be able to fire off. Again, the main threat is damaging winds. We haven't really had too many tornadoes in northeast Arkansas this year. But let's go ahead and get a look at the extended forecast. So right now at Jonesboro Municipal Airport, temperature 90 degrees. We've got some fair weather cumulus clouds, humidity 66%. Winds are up there, winds southwest at 15 miles per hour, and the barometer is showing around 1,012 millibars, dew point 77, and heat index is 103. So it's pretty hot outside. Tonight, low of 76, 30% chance of rain. Saturday, high of 92, sunny, then a chance of thunderstorms later in the day. And then Saturday night, that's whenever we're going to see our line of storms make their way through. Early on in the evening, heavy rain, then a chance of thunderstorms. Sunday, high of 86, chance of thunderstorms, and thunderstorms will be likely as we go later into the day. High of 86, Sunday night, low of 70, thunderstorms likely, then a chance of thunderstorms as we go later into the evening on Sunday. Monday, high of 86, slight chance of thunderstorms, and then a greater chance of thunderstorms as we go later into the day on Monday. Monday night, low of 71, slight chance of thunderstorms. Tuesday, high of 85, about a 50% chance of rain, chance of thunderstorms. And then Tuesday night, low of 72 and partly cloudy. So severe weather is in the forecast tomorrow as we have a level 2 out of 5 risk for severe storms, and damaging winds are going to be the main threat again. It seems like that's really what we've been dealing with for all of our storms this year, or at least all of our severe storms. Not very many tornadoes, not very much large hail, damaging winds again. So don't be scared, be prepared, have multiple ways to receive warnings, and you guys have a great evening. I'll probably update tomorrow, give you guys an update if we get anything new. But you guys stay safe, and I'll see y'all on the next one.